Hey, this is Chris Ruvo with ASI Media, and obviously the Russian invasion of Ukraine has had implications for countries and industries the world over. The promotional products industry is no exception. This week on asicentral.com/news, we had a number of reports kind of documenting some of those impacts. Most importantly, of course, there's been humanitarian impacts for our industry, for both European-based promotional product distributors and suppliers, and also North American-based ones that have operations there. That many of them employ Ukrainian folks who are being directly impacted by this. As just one example, Showdown Displays, which is headquartered in Minnesota, has its European headquarters in the Czech Republic, and they employ Ukrainian people who, after the conflict broke out, actually left the factory, left the Czech Republic, and went back to Ukraine to help defend their country. There's another supplier in Poland called Linka, founded by an American entrepreneur, John Lynch. And John employs quite a few Ukrainian folks, and their families back home are directly in the path of the war. So that gives you some sense of just what people over there are dealing with. Maybe on a slightly brighter note, companies in the promotional products industry are also stepping up to help to do what they can. There's been a number of companies such as Mira Image, a screen printing shop in Rhode Island, that's running a t-shirt fundraiser. They've made shirts in support of the Ukraine, and they're using proceeds from that to donate to a charity that's funding humanitarian efforts over there. One of many examples you could read about on asicentral.com/news. I'll give you one other. Portugal-based supplier Stricker has actually pledged to hire 100 Ukrainian people at its facility in the Czech Republic, so people who are fleeing Ukraine would have work at that facility. So the promo industry is stepping up to help to the extent possible. So beyond the humanitarian efforts, though, there's potentially some business implications to all this. In Europe, as of yet, outside the countries immediately affected by the conflict, there hasn't been a lot of sales or economic implications just yet. But some fear that it could spill over if the conflict becomes prolonged, or if it spreads to other geographies, meaning beyond Ukraine. Here in North America, we may seem like a world away, but we're really not, because supply chains and marketplaces are connected globally nowadays. And we're likely to see some pretty significant inflationary pressures as a result of this conflict. Expect freight prices to rise even more than they already have. Freight prices are already up over 200% over the previous year. You could probably expect more increases there. The rising price of oil and gas is also likely to impact not only those freight costs, but product costs, because certain products require petroleum inputs in order to be made. So you could expect potential increased product prices there. Really, a lot is in flux, and there's a lot of uncertainty right now. But the bottom line is, as a result of this, the Russian invasion in Ukraine, our industry, just as the rest of the world is dealing with some significant humanitarian and potentially significant business impacts. So it's something to keep an eye on going forward, and we'll continue to report on it here at ASI Media. This is Chris Ruvo with ASI. Thanks so much for listening. I hope that was helpful.